We just got unloaded. We unloaded our metal poles. It actually went pretty good. So, for as busy as they were and as much going on, they were pretty well organized. So I give them credit for that. Now, I want to send in my paperwork. I know you guys have seen me do this before, but so there's my paperwork. I got to put my secret code on there. Yeah, it's not secret. It just says who I am and who delivered the load. Mercer has a, I don't know if you call it an app, but online thing that we use to upload our paperwork. And then usually, if I get my paperwork in before noon, 1 o'clock, I will usually get paid that day. So let's do this real quick. Sign bill of lading. Take a photo. Now, for you other Mercer guys that watch, I always put the flash on, and I always use the flash on my phone when I take the picture. It seems to help. All right. Upload. And there it goes. So hopefully I'll get paid in a couple hours. Put this in the folder here. Next thing I got to do is go get my camera on the back of the truck. Here's the camera. I've had people ask me what camera I use. This is a little Polaroid cube inside a mounting with a battery pack. They don't make these little cameras anymore, but it is the perfect size, and it's not super expensive, so if it should fall off or break, I'm not out a whole lot of money. All right, we're gonna get ready. There's another Mercer truck right there, and we're gonna go load at the same place, which is Egerton, Kansas, and go pick up Kubota tractors. So we're gonna follow each other over there. I don't know where I left you guys. I think I loaded the little tractors. You might have saw that. We loaded those little Kubota tractors in Egerton, Kansas, which is outside of Kansas City. We delivered them to Watertown, South Dakota today. And we got caught up in that storm. And the roads were a little icy. I'm back down near Sioux City, I believe. But I'm at this little TA truck stop. It's been a rough couple of days. I loaded those little tractors. I drove late last night. I drove all the way up to the edge of the storm where the ice was starting. And then I stopped. I can see all that on Google Maps, because it'll start showing the traffic's all backed up or slowing down. And then I woke up this morning and took off, and I got all the way up to about right here, and then started getting icy again. But another issue I had last night is, I think I've talked about it before, is my fuel card got hacked again. So I'm going to talk about fuel card. So this fuel card's been deactivated. It's no good anymore. This is what we get. Looks like this. It's called EFS, Electronic Funds Source, I believe is the name of it. But it works like a prepaid or a loaded Visa card. So this works like a credit card or a debit card. But I can load money on here, and Mercer can load money on here. So when we get assigned a load and we're dispatched and we're loaded with that load, like yesterday, I loaded up. As soon as we're loaded, we get an allotment for fuel, which is roughly 50% of what the load pays. Now, we don't have to take it all. We have that app. You guys saw me do my paperwork. It's the same kind of thing. It's the same app. I can go on there, and as long as I have money available to me, I can load money onto my own card. I don't have to have Mercer do it. So last night, I loaded $275 on my card. The last time my card got kind of hacked, I learned my lesson. I don't keep a very large balance on my card. I usually just load just enough for the fuel that I'm going to buy at that truck stop. And I loaded $275 last night because I was going to buy about 50-60 gallons of fuel, just enough to do this run. Well, I get a text message on my phone whenever my card is used. The last place I used my fuel card was at the Loves in Oklahoma. What was the name of that town? Hang on one second. So the last place I used my fuel card was the Loves at Tonkawa, Oklahoma on I-35. Last night, I started getting notifications. Somebody was using my card or drawing money out of my account. They hit it for $80. Then they hit it for like $10.67. I called. I was in bed. And I get a ding on my phone. I called EFS and told them, "Hey, that's not me. I'm not doing that. Turn off my card." So while I was in the process of deactivating my card, I got hit again for another $60, $67. So all total, about $150 that they took off my card. And it seems to be a problem. Mercer, I put a post. We have a Mercer Facebook group, and I put a post on there about what happened, just to alert other drivers. And I got quite a few responses that said, "Yeah, it happened to my card a month ago. They got $1,900. It happened to my card 5 weeks ago. They got $1,000." So, and I use my card at the little machine. I'm very diligent about checking to make sure there's nothing, in the little machine. The guy in front of me, he used the machine too. The guy behind me, he used the machine too. So, me personally, I don't know, but I think it is kind of an inside job. I think somebody in the truck stop has access to the numbers, and that's all they need is the numbers. Like I said, it's like a credit card, because they used my card. I believe they used it down in Ardmore, or they used my card numbers, I should say, down in Ardmore, Oklahoma on I-35 at some little rinky-dink gas station. So, it wasn't a truck stop. It's not like they used it at the same truck stop or anything. But it's a problem. I think it's a bigger problem than a lot of companies let on. And of course, they're like, well, here's a claim form. You can fill it out. They want you to get a police report and everything. Police ain't got time to go mess around for $150. Oh, so anyway. So now this card's inactive. I don't have a fuel card. And this is how I get my fuel discount, is through this card. So I bought fuel here, but I used my personal credit card. And luckily, it's $3.69 here. This place here don't charge extra for credit card. So $3.69 is not that bad. So I bought $600 worth of fuel on my personal credit card. But I got a credit card. I got another card sent to me. I had to pick it up. But anyway, so I was dealing with that, and like I said, you know, I don't know if it's a Mercer problem. I don't think it's a Mercer problem, but I would be curious if they target like owner operators, because the company guys, they don't have a card like this. And like I said, this card I can use in an ATM. I can actually use this card at Walmart because it works like a debit card. Now, it doesn't give you credit, so it won't give you money that's not on the card. So if you go try to buy something for $300 and there's only $200 on the card, it won't let you buy it. And if I pump fuel and there's only $248 on the card, it will only let me get $248. It won't let you go negative. So, but I think it's a bigger problem industry-wide. And I would be curious if like Landstar, Admiral Merchants, all those other kind of owner-operator companies like that, if they have the same kind of issues. Because I won't say a lot of drivers when I put the post up, but there was quite a few drivers that they have had the exact same thing happen to them. So it's a problem, and I don't know who would fix it or how to fix it, but and I know people are going to say, oh, do this, do that, do that. I use this card just like everybody else uses their card. I don't know what else different. The one thing I do is I do not keep a large balance on my card. I know people that have thousands of dollars on their card, and after the first incident, I keep just enough money to buy fuel right then. So like today, I went and bought fuel. If I was going to buy $600 of fuel, I would have loaded $600 on my card, bought $600 worth of fuel, and then usually what's left on the card is what my credit is. So because I paid a pump price for the fuel first, but I don't keep a large balance on the card. So, but anyway, that is frustrating to deal with. I don't know what to do with it. So tomorrow, we were supposed to load today, but we didn't get done in time. Tomorrow, we're going to run down to South Cedar Rapids. Is it? No. South Sioux City, Nebraska. That's where all these Sioux places always mess me up. So South Sioux City, Nebraska, we're going to load, and we're taking that down to Galesburg, Illinois. And then we're picking up a load out of East Moline, and probably another combine head, and taking that to Arkansas. So we got our work cut out for us. And then I got to try to figure out how to get home. So work on that. Now, I know I've probably been talking a lot, but I think you guys are interested on how the fuel card works. All right, real quick. Got a lot of comments about the little hooks on my boxes to buy the pins and stuff like that. I bought those pins. My problem is I forget to put them back in the little hooks. So that's why I started using just old bungees that had broke. And I leave the little rubber piece on there to remind me to put it back on there. But I forgot to put the one on there when I lost, and that's what I handled. Anyway, so I don't know if I'll get back to Louisville before Christmas or not. But it's all right. It'll be all right. All right, that's it. I know I've been talking for a while, but that's what's going on. Bailey's been a good girl. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.